Hey guys, so disclaimer, if you hear smacking in the background, it's my brother eating cereal because he's smacking really loud. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna be talking about the MAC Matchmaster foundation, which everyone has been loving. I haven't really heard anybody say anything bad about this foundation. Everyone really likes it. I really like it too, but of course everything has like its, well, not everything has cons, but to me this has a, I love it, but I'll explain, what I don't like about it. But it's the Matchmaster foundation, and it does have SPF 15 in it, so a little bit of sun protection there, and I'm in the shade 7.0. A lot of times, normally with most MAC foundations, or at least really with the Studio Fix Fluid, because that would match me like really perfectly, I'm an NW43. So yeah, I got the 7.0. The 7.5 was way too dark, and this is actually a little dark for me sometimes. Well, most of it's still a little dark, but the way that I actually apply it lightens it up, and I'm gonna explain that in a second. It lightens it up so that it does match me really well. So because there isn't a 6.5, there's just a 6.0, and the 6.0 is like way too light for me. And I was not about to buy two foundations to mix them together. I just don't do that. So yeah, I like this foundation a lot. I feel like it offers like great coverage. It's like medium to full coverage. If you want full coverage, you have to build it. I don't really like building layers of foundation on my face. So you guys, I actually have a foundation routine with this. I don't know if it's up yet or not, but if it is, I'll have it posted right here, and it'll also be linked in the bottom bar. But yeah, I do have a foundation routine with this. Like I said, I love it. For me, what I like about it is it looks very, very natural. The color, like, it adjusts to this actually adjusts to like the natural undertones of your skin, so you don't have to worry about NW or NC or whatever the case may be. It just adjusts to whatever your natural undertone is in your skin, and I really, really like that. And it does not settle into lines, which I know I'm not like old or anything with like fine lines all over my face, but I do have these smile lines on the side of my, mouth. And then I guess I do like something with like this throughout the day, and like especially when I yawn, my face crinkles right here, and some makeup, if it settles, will settle into the crease right here. So this doesn't do that either. I do always put on a primer. I always use the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Magic Perfecting Base, which is a face primer in a mouthful. But I usually always put that on before I put on, even if I'm just wearing powder. But I do always put that on before I use this. And how I use this, I show you in the foundation routine video, but I do use this as a tinted moisturizer. Well, to make a tinted moisturizer, and I will tell you why. Number one, it helps to lighten the color when I mix it with the moisturizer, and it matches my skin tone a lot better. Number two, because most MAC foundations are actually formulated for oily skin, so that's why a lot of people don't like MAC, because it can tend to look really cakey. And it's used a lot for like photo, if you're going to be on TV or photo shoots and stuff like that, because it's so heavy, and it can look very cakey on the face, but it photographs well in photos. But for me, if I want to wear this, on a normal basis, maybe not every day, but just normally, for me, I like to have a lot of good coverage on my face. So I have dry skin, and if I put this on by itself, it can be very drying, not very flattering on my face. It can actually look a little flaky sometimes, but I find whenever I mix this with some moisturizer, it is the perfect color and perfect consistency, and it goes on my skin so smooth, so nice, and it looks beautiful throughout the day. Especially as it starts to settle, it just starts to look more and more natural sitting on my face. So that's what I like to do with it. But if I wore this alone by itself, I just feel like it wouldn't look right. I think most MAC foundations really don't look that great on dry skin, to be honest. But when you do mix them with a little bit of moisturizer, it helps a lot. So like I wouldn't recommend this like if you have really dry skin. I have dry normal skin. But if you do have like similar skin to mine, this would be great if you mixed it with the moisturizer also. And if you have oily skin, this can definitely work for you, because it's not oily at all. It's not a really moisturizing foundation. It dries matte. It has a matte finish to it. So and I do use a powder over it, but even with using a powder, it doesn't like overwhelm it or anything like that. So yeah, I guess that's the only thing I can say about this foundation, is that the fact, you know, it's not really necessarily formulated for dry skin, but that's about it. It's a wonderful, wonderful foundation. It comes with the pump. That's always great. You can get out exactly what you want. So yeah, I really like this foundation. Like I said, it's medium to full coverage, so when you put it on, it's not gonna cover every single thing. If you have like dark circles and blemishes and stuff like that, I usually go back over, I always have to go back over and put concealer over blemishes, because it's not full coverage, so it's not gonna cover up every imperfection. You have to go back and do that little bit of extra work. But I feel like it's still like as far as evening the skin out and just, you know, giving you a nice canvas to work with, it does a great job. Yeah, I like the foundation, and like I said, recommending it to dry skin. You might want to try using the method that I use, but I would recommend it for any person with normal and like slightly oily skin. It will work great for you. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Matchmaster foundation. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, of course you can just leave them down below. And like I said, if you guys want to see how I use this, I will leave the link at the bottom, so that's where my foundation routine will be. And yeah, that's all. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.